What up? Hope everybody's having a good day. Please comment if you can. What? I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not sure what you said, or I'm not sure what that means. How's everybody doing? Oh, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? And I was on live, but went, I redid the live because I was having emotional problems a minute ago. We're good now, though. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. I wasn't a minute ago, but I am now. I'm good. I just had to, I just had to have one of those moments. How are you? I appreciate everybody coming in. Really, I really do. I was on live a minute ago, and I kind of got emotional because it was like one of those things that, no, it was more of an emotional thing because I was sitting on live and nobody was coming in. Nobody was saying anything. Everybody just, they'd come in and then leave. You know what I'm saying? And then it was one of those things that was just shitty. It's not, I'm not saying that. You're a funny guy. I know what your name is, but I'm definitely not saying that. That's how you get demonetized. Marcos, what's up? Thank you for the comment. Yeah, well, actually, to be honest, I eat one meal a day. It's not the best diet, but I'm just chilling. Um, Anybody that's on here that actually gets to see guys. No, it's not a deep jump. It's a fucking. I, you jump and you hit rocks. It's not like I'm not on a damn cliff. Just know, at Marcos, if you're actually being rude, I do have moderators that'll block you. No, I'm good. Not money problems. I just It was one of those things that when you do YouTube and you don't have people coming in, and you don't have people commenting and talking and people you can converse with, because this is a lot of YouTube is a lot of what makes me happy. So not having anybody on there it's kind of heartbreaking, if you know what I'm saying, because it's I put a lot of work into coming out and YouTubing, and I spend most of my day putting up YouTube videos or making YouTube videos. Um, and it's because it's something I've always wanted to do. So when you have times when you're sitting here, so I was sitting here for about a good half hour, and nobody came in and commented, said anything. They just kept coming in and leaving, coming in and leaving. I mean, like they are now, but it's one of those things like it sucks as a YouTuber to watch that because you put your heart and soul into doing this, and then it's getting love, but it's not getting love the way you would hope it would. Because don't get me wrong, I have over 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you. Um, but it's just my thing is I'm shooting for a lot more than that. You know, if you know what I'm saying. Um, Like my goal was one day hit like 100,000 subscribers. At least, even that would be okay with me because I have over 100,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So if 100,000 people that watched my stuff, if every single one of them subscribed, I'd have over 100,000 subscribers right now. So the tattoo on my face, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, says Vivian on it. Um, so the reason I have Vivian on my face is because my grandma, when I was 13, passed away. Um, and that's where when I started to be kind of a bad kid when my grandma passed away. Um, and so when she died, it kind of made me into something that I made me more. I'm not going to say that what you said. No. Um, I used to be not a great person. Let's just put it that way. I hung out with a lot of gangsters and sold a lot of drugs. Um, did a lot of gangster shit, but I wouldn't call my. I'm not going to call myself a gangster. I don't like that title, anyways. Um, but now it's more of a thing that like now I'm trying to make my life better and not be that person. So I got my grandma's name tattooed on me so that I always remember like my grandma is with me and I don't need to live that kind of life anymore. No, you're all right. It's not your. You were just asking a question. I'm just saying I would never call myself a gangster. Um, I mean, I lost a leg due to my bad bad life. Um, I was born with a disability. Uh, I fought through drug addiction, watching all my friends die because I had a friend die every year since the year I was 13, too. Because I had my grandma die, and then all my friends started dying off from car crashes and different things. Um, then as I got older and started being a drug addict, all my friends were dying from drugs. All my friends are still dying from drugs because all my friends are still lost in the drug addiction. Um, and I hope every day that they get sober. I mean, the one that was most important to me was my brother getting sober. My brother got sober. Me and my brother used to be really bad. We'd sell drugs. Like I said, we hung around a lot of gangsters, people you would definitely refer to as gangsters. Um, but I never got fully into that life. I mean, I still have friends that are, and I have friends that are that if they ever called on me, then I would. Well, so the bad thing right now, bro, is I'm gonna tell you guys this. So, um, I already got something in the works. I mean, I'm working on getting my license back first of all. Um, but then, so in August, um, I'm gonna be moving completely out of where I'm at for at least. I'm gonna be gone doing ranch work for about 3 months, from August till October, November, or something. I'm gonna be going out there working. Um, I'm doing everything I can. I don't know. I get good sometimes when it feels like I'm not good enough for this YouTube shit, and that I all the hard work I'm putting in is just not worth doing. But it's not that I don't. I love doing it. I mean, and people gotta understand, like, I'm a dude that has one leg. Like, I have a prosthetic leg. Um, and I'm still out here doing all this shit. And that's my thing is like, it takes as a person with one leg. Okay, let's say I have two legs because I have a fake leg and a real leg. But I was born with a disability, so my whole body's all kind of messed up. And then I lost my leg. So it takes a lot for me to come out and do these videos. Um, a lot more than it does normal YouTubers. And I try to be as real with you guys as possible, be as genuine as I can be. Um, but there's days like today where it's just got me down, and seeing that live that I was on for 30 minutes and nobody came in, nobody talked, everybody, like, people would come in and then just leave. And for that to happen as a YouTuber, it breaks your heart in a way because you put all the work up to do it, and nobody acknowledges it and nobody likes it or whatever. My name is Scottie. My name's Scottie. I'm 23. Um, Ex drug addict, ex failure. That's all I've been through my life is a failure. But I'm trying to be different, trying to be a better person, trying to do the right things. Um, and I get pushed a lot, like not push. I mean, people push my buttons a lot, and it takes a lot for me to not do something bad because I lived my life doing bad things. Um, See, I'm not a religious person. Um, I believe that everybody has the right to believe what they believe, obviously, and I respect it actually, because it's the people that do believe they have something to believe in. I lost faith a long time ago, and it's because so I mean I guess I'll just tell the story. Um, when I was born with a disability called spina bifida. Um, and my grandma, my mom, and my dad were my biggest supporters throughout my life because I was born with a disability. I had a lot of challenges I had to overcome, had a lot of hard things to overcome as a kid born with a disability. Um, my life was hard from the get go. Like, I was born with my legs backwards, my spine was crooked. They had to put a tube in the back of my head to keep blood off my brain. And I had surgeries to straighten my legs. They had to snap my legs forward. Um, and It's one of those things, like, when you fight through everything you fight through, it's just, God damn it. I try my best not to think about the past, but then I'm reminded every day because I lost my leg. That's my problem, is like, you get to a point where everything is beating you down so much, and then you've beat yourself down so much that it's like you have those days where you feel like it's gonna be the day you break. And that's how I was feeling a little bit ago. I'm good now. I'm fine now. And by the way, losing a fish would make me want to cry. That would suck. I fucking hate fishing, and then the fish gets off the hook right before you have them in and shit, and somehow they get away anyways, or you're holding it and it somehow gets out of your hand and you lose it. But no, yeah, that's the thing is, like, I come out here a lot to meditate because this is where this is the kind of places that make me happy. Um, but it's one of those things where there's days where you gotta, like as a man, especially, like it is okay to cry. Guys, a lot of time think it's not okay to cry, and that's not true. It's okay to it's okay as a dude. It's okay to have emotions and cry. It's not that dudes go through so much, and I mean humans go through so much. Period. But the thing is, like males, if you've looked at the way their mental health is looked at, it's more of men throughout our lives, especially you guys my age. We were raised to not let our emotions control us, not allow ourselves to cry. Like, and it's not like we were beaten down for crying, but we were raised that it's as a man you don't cry. Um, and I've only seen my dad cry a couple times, um, and it's been in very deep situations. And I know my dad. I'm not saying my dad don't cry because I'm sure my dad has cried when he's by himself. He just don't cry in front of people. He don't cry unless he's by himself. I'm sure, because that's what I do. I don't cry unless I'm by myself 90% of the time. And that's what got me on the last live. I started crying because like I said, today's just one of those days. It's got me for some reason. It made me sad to think about things today. And I don't like to cry. And I definitely don't like to cry on here. Last thing I want to do is cry on people when I'm on here. Because that's what a lot, like I've said before, my channel is about being authentic. So, I mean, you guys seeing me cry is not necessarily the problem. It's the problem is I don't like to cry because it makes me feel some type of way when I cry. You know what I mean? So I had to end. I ended that last live because I was not. I needed a minute. First of all, I needed a minute away from the camera to get let my tears out because I don't want to cry on live. I know that's not. I mean, it's part of being authentic is even when in my sad moments you guys see it, but I don't want it to be that way a lot because I want to be able to inspire people and bring people some positivity and make other people feel good. Like it don't matter how bad I'm feeling. If I want to make somebody else feel good, I'm gonna find a way to do it. That's what I do. I'm more about making other people happy. I care more about making other people happy than I do my own happiness. Like the way I see it, like if everybody in my family was happy and I was just not, like everything was going wrong for me, I would be okay with that because I knew that the rest of my family was okay. But there's sometimes when you sit here and shit starts to build up. My parents are in a different state. So I'm in a. I hate this part of my story. So I'm living in a homeless shelter right now in Boise, Idaho. I'm trying to get a way out. That's why I'm going to be moving to a ranch soon. Um, but my parents live in Baker City, Oregon, about 2 hours away from where I'm at, and they can only come visit when they have time off. Um, so I gotta wait till they have time off to see them because that's the only way I can do it. Right now, I'm working on getting my license back, getting my license. Um, that's what I'm gonna do when we get off here. I'm not gonna go rest. I'm gonna go study my driver's shit. Um, but I'm working on making a better life. out of my shitty situation. Because I got in a bad situation because I was living in a sober home and I wasn't able to get the classes, so they kicked me out. Um, so now I'm out here. I don't talk to my dad about my feelings. I don't really talk to my mom about my feelings either. I talk to a counselor about my feelings. That's about it. I don't really like to even talk to you guys about my feelings a lot. But as I said before, part of my channel is about being as authentic with you guys as possible. And if crying is how I gotta be authentic at sometimes, well, I guess that's what it's gonna be. I just won't show it on camera because I don't do that. Just because you guys gotta know I'm going through something doesn't mean you gotta fucking see it. That's my thing. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys if I'm going through something. Because I don't lie about anything. I'm one of those people, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you. Sorry, I'm fixing my leg. This is what I'm talking about when I say I have a prosthetic. I lost my leg 3 years ago because of drug addiction. No, and my thing is though, like I said, I've been raised to be a certain way, and so I've lived that way for so long that when it comes to talking to people about my feelings, regardless of whether it's you guys or whoever, it's a very uncomfortable feeling for me. And I don't know really how to talk about my feelings most of the time. I mean, to be fair, I do talk to my like drug and alcohol people about it. Like my classes, I talk about it. So I talk about my feelings. First of all, my mom and dad have enough going on as is, and they don't need to hear about my feelings. But I mean, my mom has heard me when I struggle, and so has my dad. We've talked about my feeling. Me and my dad talked about me and my actually we all did before I went to rehab. So I guess yes, we have talked about feelings a little bit, but that was before I went to rehab, and that, my friend, was a long time ago. That was about a year. I've been out of rehab for about a year. Actually, over a year. I've actually been out of rehab for 2 years. That's wild. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Messaging my dad. They sent one of my packages, which is my. So, see, I do talk to my dad a lot, but No, I understand. Your English is fine, my guy. Your English is perfectly fine, dude. I understood everything you said. You didn't do anything wrong. I was just messaging my dad real quick. Cause he Timu keeps sending my fucking packages to the wrong place. Sending it to my hometown instead of sending it here. They've done it like fucking 4 times. My saddlebags are there too for my bike. What good do they do me in another state? Fucking bastards. What's up, man? Yeah, dude. Timu keeps sending my packages to the wrong spot. I gotta erase your guys' address off there so they'll stop doing that. But the thing that they sent to your house today was a package of gloves for my bike because I wrecked the other day and I ripped a hole in my glove. Tried to save my face and I accidentally ripped my glove. All right, have a great day. Yeah, I ripped a hole in my glove. Yeah, you're good, bro. I just yeah, they sent it to the wrong place again, so I had to order. I ended up having to order 4 pairs of gloves, and 2 of them are at the homeless shelter, and then the other 2 you guys got. I'm like, you motherfuckers. That other thing, the package you guys got last time was the saddlebags for my damn bike. My dad, what does my dad do for a living? My dad buries people and cuts, takes care of cemeteries and parks and all kinds of stuff. But he's a gravedigger. At the moment, I'm on disability and I'm doing this YouTube stuff. Soon, I'm going to be moving to Meridian and doing ranch work. I love being able to tell people. My people ask me what my dad does. I'm like, he's a gravedigger, and everybody's like, what? I'm like, what? He digs graves. That's what he does. Like, if you're gonna ask me what he does, I'm gonna be honest with you. I told my I the other day. I think it was this dude Terrence that said something to me. I think it was Terrence or Pebbles. I don't remember which one, but I said, I know a guy that digs graves. And they were like, what? And I said, yeah, my dad digs graves. And they're like, what the fuck? I know. I mean, we could change that. We could just go out there and start pushing people in holes, and then technically you are. Just bury them. I was drinking Mountain Dew. Normally I'm drinking my energy stuff, but today I wanted a Mountain Dew. I'm getting my license, Dad. I've been working on looking at it today. Look how thick their damn manual is, though. A lot of the stuff you look at in there like I was reading it earlier, and like the signs and stuff. Yeah, all like the stop signs and all that shit. It's just like basic knowledge. Most of it is just basic knowledge. But I mean, I'm gonna read through it a few times, and then because I want to have my license hopefully before I go out there. Because I mean, if I have the license when I go out there, I have chew in my mouth. Um, but I want to go out there with my license. That way, I can actually get paid to haul the hay. Like try to change the what it says. Because like even the railroad crossing one is pretty basic. Then the yield sign, the right turn sign, the you had to learn about the roundabout sign. I had to learn how you can only pass people over the dotted lines. You can't do it over the solid line unless the dotted line is on your side. I believe you're only allowed to pass if it's on your side. I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna do it differently this time. I'm gonna be driving a car legally this time, so I'm not gonna do anything bad. When I was driving illegally, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't care because I was like driving illegally anyways. If I do something bad, I'm gonna get in trouble. So, but it's about time that I get it so I can fucking. Like I said, it'll make that job better because I'll be getting paid more for doing the hay hauling. So that'll be a lot better. Um, and they might need me more time out of the year if I'm hauling hay for them and shit. I took that electric bill. Most of that, except for the steel beam, I took the whole fucking electric building apart. Who would have known that there would be a steel beam in a metal building? Like an electric company that looks like a metal shack. Like you wouldn't even think that metal beam would have been in there. And somehow the car hit the metal beam. It's pretty nuts that motherfucker had a metal beam in the middle of it like that. Because I hit that beam and it just took out the whole front of the car. And I thought I was dying. Because when I hit that steel beam, my chest hit the fucking steering wheel so hard that like I could not breathe when I opened the door. And then my only thought was to run away from the pain. Definitely won't be speeding like that no more. Huh. Two hot chicks just ran by. Thanks everyone for coming on. We're just chilling, talking. I fucking yeah. I don't know. One of the things on the one of the things in the on the test says you are not. It is not legal to race on the streets. It says on the freeway or on the highway or on public streets, and I'm like, no shit, no shit, it's not legal. You fucking moron. That's what I mean. Some of the questions are just stupid, or some of the shit they say in there is stupid. Like, obviously, I know I can't race on the streets. It's not going to be my first thought is to go racing. I want a car not only because, like I said, I'll be out there working on the ranch, and then also I can fucking when I'm not working on the ranch, I have a car to drive around, and I can drive down there if I want to on my off time. But I might also be getting, even in my off time, I might be getting another job. I don't know that yet though. It comes down to whether the dude that Drew's working for depends on how many hours he wants me. But I mean, if I can make at least um, if I can make the $9,000 out of doing it, like that'll keep me covered for the rest of the year. But I mean, also I also want money and backup. Yeah, because some of it I'm like, I read it and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like knowing you can't take a roundabout. I mean, you can't do a U-turn in the middle of the freeway. No fucking shit. If you did that in the middle of the freeway, you'd be going the wrong way down the fucking road. I wonder whose dumbass did that and made him have to put that in the book. What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking idiots? I'm gonna go down the freeway and turn around the wrong way and go down the fucking oncoming traffic. Don't think so. Don't think I'm gonna do that. Like if you're going down, you're not allowed to go down the wrong way on a one way. Yes, it's called a one way road. Why would you go the wrong way? Yeah, it does make more sense for them, I guess, but it's like as you get older, it's common sense. So you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But that's why like 90% of the what I've already read, like because I've already gone through like what the signs and what the way the streets, the one ways and all that other shit. I've already gone on down that, and then it literally explains to you or asks you questions about what a green light means or what a yellow light means or what a red light means. I'm like, you really got to ask? Like, you learn red light, green light when you're in like grade school. Literally, you play a game called red light, green light in middle school and grade school. So how can you not know what a red light or a green light means? Or like knowing if somebody is going if you're on a four-way, knowing that if somebody gets to the stop before you, they get to go because they have the right of way. Like Yes, obviously they got there first. You can't just speed through it. But that one makes, I guess it does make sense to explain that on a four-way you can't just fly through it. But I mean, you would think that even that one right there should be definitely common sense. To know if you get somebody gets to a stop sign before to stop before you on a four-way that they get to go because they have the right of way, like obviously. So I mean, like 90% of it, reading through it, I was like, all right, well that's pretty common sense. Then you think about it, and like that makes more sense. Like because kids are stupid as fuck. I had a kid call me dog the other day, and I'm like, don't call me that. And then being called sir. I have kids call me sir, and I'm like, all right, well, fucker, I remember when I was your age calling people sir. Now I'm fucking a sir because I'm getting old. Fucking 33 years old. Turn in 2 months. I turned 34. That's bullshit. I detest that. I don't want to get any older. Especially because like falling hurts so much more now. I fell yesterday because my stupid peg came out of my leg and I fell onto the cement and it hurt so fucking bad and it still hurts. It's been hurting all day. Like every time I stand up on it, it hurts like a bitch. But I still came out to video because I got to do that. I got to try to video at least once a day. I mean, I have to take more short videos than I do anything, to be honest, because that's what gets the views. I'm only doing a couple of them today, though. Mostly because I flooded the For You page and some of them got views and some of them didn't. But it's because I completely flooded the For You page. So I kind of did it to myself. But also, more things I post, the more they push my content. So more people see it, more I push it. So either way, it's a win-win situation. Because eventually all of them will get a bunch of them. I know. The ones that, it's kind of funny. The ones that watch my shit consistently are like, I mean, I know mom looks at them every once in a while. But you watch all of them. Noble watches all of them. Uh, and then the other one's this kid that watches my videos. His name's Necta. I think it's actually a girl. I think her name is Amy. But I think it's Necta is the name of their channel. But she was watching me. She was watching one the other day, and they told me how old she was. She was 9 years old, and I'm like, "How did you even get in my channel?" Because I restrict it to 18 and up, but somehow this 9-year-old got in there. No, I know you can't because you're usually working, but the lives are a little different because they are at like 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Because I don't know why I do it that way. I don't really know. It's just when I get out of class normally is like 11, 12. So I come out here and I usually do it every day. I've had a couple days that I didn't do it though. I almost didn't come out today because my leg is fucking killing me. But I was also like, fuck that. I need to get videos out. Because I'm trying my best. If I can get to 3 million watch hours on short videos or 3,000 on normal ones, then I could start being paid to do YouTube. But that's going to take forever, I think. It's going to take a long time. Because I only have a 1,000 something. I have over 1,000, 1,140 or something like that. I don't know. So I have that amount, which is a good amount, but I need a lot more. If I was looking at this earlier, so if I have um, over 100,000 views on my videos. If every person that viewed my video everybody who viewed my videos subscribed to my channel, I would literally have over 100,000 subscribers. Like this channel could blow up way faster than it is. Fucker. God damn it, there's a bee trying to attack me. I mean, yeah, it would, but I wish I could get like, yeah, because every time you do it, it's another view technically. But what was I gonna say? Oh, if I could get more people to watch the long videos, um, for like the whole hour of the long video, like I would already be at 3,000 watch hours. Just with my, if if everybody that's subscribed to me, if everyone watched my hour long, I keep forgetting there's a mic on my chest. Um, if everybody watched my long videos that subscribed to me, that would already be 1,000 watch hours. Then I would just have to get 2,000 more. That's why I'm putting out so many um, short videos, because if more short videos I go, quicker I'm gonna get. Because I mean I have over 100,000 now, but it's creeping me out. Keeps touching my chest because I have it right here. It's like a lapel mic. Keeps touching my chest, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yes, actually, it does. Longer, so more hours I get. Like yeah, more hours I get on the long ones or the short ones. It doesn't matter. Because if I could get people to like watch even the short ones a bunch of times, I mean I can make it to 3 million. But watching the long ones, the long ones, the whole hour, then it would go up a lot faster, I guess, in a sense, because the way it's timed is with the short videos, they're only 15 to 60 seconds long, so you're only watching, that's about a minute each time. But the long ones because they're like, I have one that's like 2 hours. That does the same thing. Or longer people are on the live does the same thing actually, because it's considered a longer video. So the watch hours, the longer people watch, the more it gives me time too. Like there was one dude that was on here yesterday, I think. He was on here for like 2 hours with me, just chilling. And I was like, okay. It happens every once in a while. We'll get somebody else in here that's just hanging out, and they'll just hang out and talk. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, YouTube's kind of it's a hard one to get going on. I mean, I can't really complain because in 2 months I have gotten over 100,000 views, which is like dope. That's actually dope to think about. I was thinking about this the other day. It's like that means over 100,000 people watch or seen my video. And then I've been on my live seeing people come in and they're from India. Um, there's a guy from Serbia. Um, Ireland, England, the Netherlands. Like I've had a lot of different. It's been crazy actually. People from different places like come on here and comment. So I've been trying to get people from like out of the country to comment. Cause if you look through your analytics on my analytics, it's I have people that watch me in Japan, France, Ireland, Japan. I don't know if I said Japan yet, but like all over the world. And I'm like, what the hell? How the hell did my shit manage to get around the world? But a lot of it's because I like flood the For You page with different videos. I'll make like 10 videos in one day, where most YouTubers are making like one video, which is ridiculous. Yeah, see, my dad's from Baker City, Oregon. That's where I'm from too. Born and raised. Now I'm out here in the fucking potato capital of the world. I live in a fucking city that's known for its potatoes. What the fuck is that? That's weird. It was weird. So on like, you know when it's the ball drop, when the ball drops in Oregon or normally anywhere else, I guess. Out here, it's a potato drop. Like they have a big ass potato and it does the same thing as the ball drop does. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And people watch it out here like every year. Why do you want to watch a potato drop? The ball dropping is cool because it's like, it's the ball drop. It's not a potato drop. They do have a badass zoo out here if anybody ever comes out here. Right now they're working on it so you can like see the animals through the gates and shit. If anybody didn't know that, now you do. Fucking vape is burnt out. Tastes like ass. But yeah, I was just on here chilling for a while. Cause I still gotta go shoot some videos. So I'm probably gonna call the live for now. Cause altogether I was on live for an hour. Well, now I'm actually over an hour and a half. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Love you, Dad.